Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to send Slack notifications or Slack messages from your Node.js web app. So for an example, I have like a sample form where you can just fill out and then it sends you a Slack notification on your Node.js web app. So first of all, I just wanted to say on a personal note, I'm really sorry for like not uploading recently. I've just been busy working on a couple of side projects. So yeah, speaking about Slack, I think Slack is like really easy to use. Even if you're using it alone for your side projects, I think like you should probably go for it, as you can use it for like a lot of use cases. For example, like support messages or contact forms and etc. So yeah, Slack API is really easy to use as well. So you can go read the docs. It's like really comprehensive and I really like reading it. So yeah, pretty straightforward. So the only thing you need from Slack side is just a workspace. As I told you earlier, it's free to use and you can check it out. So first of all, I'll just try to quickly explain like what's going on and like how we're sending messages to Slack. So basically, we have a form in the front end. The form sends a post request to the web server with all the input data in it. After we get the input data in the backend, we then use Axios to send another post request to Slack API. So we're using webhooks here to get all the data into the Slack headquarters so that they can automatically send a message to our Slack workspace, particularly in a single channel. So yeah, that's how it works. So yeah, let's just first create an app on Slack. So you can go to create an app and hit it just opens a model here where you can select the name YouTube app I guess. So and then you can select a workspace. So yeah, this is what like the basic info of like the bot or the app is, and here are some credentials. I'm probably just gonna blur most of it out. And here is where you can like set all the display information like the name, description, and change the background color. I'm just gonna leave it like that as we're just testing it out. And what you need to go into is basically go to the incoming webhooks, and you're just gonna need to check it out so that it's gonna be on, and then you can hit add new webhook to workspace. But before that, we need a channel on what should I say, on the Slack workspace, so that you can actually like get messages in that particular channel, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna hit contact channel, I guess. So this is just for like testing it out, so that works. So I can just say it contact dash channel. So we can just go and hit let's just reload it so that it updates it. So yeah, let's just hit add new webhook to workspace, and then YouTube add, like you can just select contact as channel and then allow. So basically we're just giving it permission to post and like to type stuff on the contact dash channel, which we're gonna do from the Node.js. What we're trying to do is basically like send a post request to the Slack webhook so that it automatically sends a message once they get the request. So yeah, we get our webhook URL here. And then so this is basically like what we're trying to do. I'll just leave the REPL link here so that you can copy the what should I say, like you can copy the form inputs here, and I'll also leave the code we're going to be writing today in the description. I'll leave the GitHub link down below. So yeah, let's just open our npm and node workspace and just type something out, I guess. So yeah, I'm back in VS Code. As you can see, I'll just initialize it with npm init-y. This is actually like pretty straightforward stuff. I know you guys might know most of it. So the packages we are going to be needing are Axios. You don't need to install the Slack npm package because we are just sending post requests to the webhook, which is way more convenient than actually creating a Slack bot just to send like a form request or something like that, right? So we need Axios, Express, which is like the framework we're going to be using, and EJS. So I think these are like pretty straightforward. I'm using EJS just to like get the form request. So yeah. So now that we've basically set up like the basic stuff, let's just create an index.js file here and then set up some like let's just write some boilerplate code, right? So const express equals require express. So yeah, like you guys might have seen like the code getting recommended here. This is basically GitHub Copilot. I just got like an access to it like a couple of months ago. Let me know if you guys would actually like a video on like my experience and how to use it properly. I'd really love to explain it to you guys. So put it in the comments down below if you're interested. So const express, and we need const axios equals require axios, I guess. So this, apart from that, let's just initialize the express app here. Const app equal express. Yep. So like we have our basic app here, and let's just like send like what should I say, a get request, basic get request here. Yeah, GitHub Copilot is amazing, to be honest. Let's start send. Let's just like create a basic send where it says it's working. And yeah, let's just do app.listen here, and let's just log out that it's yep. Okay, so yeah, this is the basic code. It's this is like the boilerplate. Yeah, also a side note, you guys should have nodemon installed. Nodemon is basically like a basic node, but it refreshes the web app every time you make a change. So that's pretty useful, right? So let's just go to nodemon, and you can see it's listening on port 3000. So if you go to local, you get a message called it's working. So yeah, this is basic Node.js. Now let's write the body parser and the EJS code in also. So basically app.set view engine. I'm just configuring the EJS here, engine EJS, and app.set views in the, I don't think this is needed in the latest version, so this will be fine. And now let's set up the body parser just so that we can get the form request. So this is not treated if you're like actually like just sending axios requests, but as we are using a form right here, like this is the form. So basically people fill out this form, and then we get like a notification on Slack that this guy contacted you. So yeah, let's just do app.use express.url encoded extended equals false. So yeah, we have body parser set up. So now let's just what should I say, now let's just set up the EJS part of it. So as I told here, I mentioned here, it's in the views folder, right? So I'm just gonna create a views folder here, and then and then we'll create a new file called index.ejs. Okay, now let's just copy the code from this from like this website, from this REPL form, or what should I say? Yeah, so let's just copy all of this. I'll just leave a link to the REPL file in the link below so that you guys can check it out. I'm just copying it here. I'm just pasting it. So yeah, so if we render the index.ejs, just should check, I think index.js EJS, sorry, rest dot, and I think I have extra bracket there. So yeah, now let's see if it works or not here. Index.js. Okay, I think I messed it up. Okay, yeah, now the views folder is actually in the index.ejs. It should be there so that it actually like works, because we configured the views folder here. So if we refresh, we can see the Slack, like what should I say, the form is actually live here. And yeah, I think it's pretty much working, the basic form. Now actually like let's configure the webhook stuff. So yeah, let's do app. So I'll just try to quickly explain what's happening here. So we, as I told earlier, I just wanted to clear out what we say. So like the user actually fills out a form, and we get the notification in the Slack workspace. That's basically what's happening. So like whenever like what should I say, whenever like a user fills out a form and sends it here, we get like a post request to this URL, form.submit, and a post request. So yeah, I just basically configured like a name here on EJS with an input and an email here. So we just get like a notification post request here. So what we do is like after we get like a post request, we send another post request over to the Slack workspace here, like the webhook URL here. So we just send it to a couple of like parameters like the name and the text, whatever you want to submit, and then it successfully sends it to this channel right over here which we created. So now let's just send app.post to this URL, which is form submit, I guess. So let's just copy this here and paste it here, and just to test it out, I'll just like rest dot send it here, so that request dot body, so just so that we can see the object which we're actually submitting. So I'll just send it here so that you can see, yeah, you can see it successfully appearing here. And yeah, this basically is like the most of the stuff we need. And now let's just like configure the webhook stuff. So yeah, let's just go back to Slack API and copy this URL here, and now we'll just send like an Axios post request. So let's just send Axios dot post. I know this GitHub Copilot thing appears. I'll just try to ignore it. Axios dot post, and as the object we're passing, we need to put it in an object called text, and in the text we can put whatever we want, like a string. So I'll just use backticks here just because it's convenient. So I'll put name as like the $sign comma and request dot body dot name, because this is what we mentioned there, right? The name here, name and email. So name there and email here. $sign, one second, yeah, $sign request dot body dot email. So yeah, after we sent like we can do like an actual, what should I say, an async, or like a then dot catch. So you can do all of this stuff here. So, and after, like, if there's actually like, if the person actually submitted the form successfully and the person gets like a what should I say, like a notification, we can send response form submitted successfully. And if it fails, we can put it form failed, submission. Oh no, sorry, I'm really bad at spellings. Okay, so yeah, this is basically like the basic function of the web app. Let's just test it out if it works simply. So let's go here, refresh, just fill out with some random data, and if I submit, I should get a Slack notification. So if you can check out, you get like a notification, name Hemesh Chadalavada, and email is my email ID here. So yeah, that's basically it. But like, if you're actually like interested, you can actually like customize the message that's being sent. This is basically normal text, but you can even use markdown. So what you need to do is go to the Slack API. I'll just go here and then go to the block kit and then go app templates. So here you can see like a lot of templates which you can copy and use like for your own web app. So if I want this, I can basically like just copy this out and use it for my own web app. It's basically like what should I say, a mutated version of markdown. It's like kind of weird version of like markdown, but it's like, it's worth it to work with it because it's like it's really cool, right? So yeah, you can, instead of like the text object, instead of the text object here, you basically put like a blocks and then put all this data in. So if you want, I can just try it out with something else. I'll just use like another template, I guess. So I'll go to app templates. I'll just use something else. Okay, yeah, this seems kind of good. I'll just delete all of this here. I'll just, yeah, you can customize it here and it changes. So that's really cool as well, right? So you can even put buttons with URLs. So yeah, that works as well. So that you can like put like a version like open dashboard after once a person signs up, right? So I'm just deleting all these data. Okay, so let's just copy this here. This is basically the object we need. So if you want a new line, you can do /n. I'm just putting it right over here. Okay, yeah, this is the object, right? Okay, so yeah, I can just do, what should I say? Yeah, you can use like the asterisk to have a bold, I guess. Is that bold one? Yeah. Okay, so I'll just do name. I'll just use the backticks here. And name, put it in as dollar. I'm really sorry like for finding dollar really late, because like my keyboard actually like doesn't have the dollar sign. I just have to type it manually. So request.body.name, and then let's just do like a new line, I guess. So after the new line, we can put in the email, and then we'll put in request.body dollar request.body.email. So yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. Now let's try it out again. Let's just go back, submit it again. I'm just submitting, and now I'll get another Slack notification with the formatted thing. So if I just delete the previous one, you can see like how a new message appears. So this is pretty cool, and yeah, you can probably like this is like a really good starting point to use webhooks and to get like Slack notifications of, for example, like after someone signs up from like signs up to like a newsletter or something. So yeah, you can to improve it further, you can use like Slack bots, which is another cool thing. Yeah, I think this is a really cool like just to like get together like how to like create Slack bots in Node.js and use the events API. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. And we got a like app to work and like the messages to get on Slack. So yeah, thanks a lot for like watching the video. It honestly means a lot for like the amazing support just like I'm getting just for like after like uploading a single YouTube video. So yeah, this is like a tutorial. I'll try to like probably like increase like the amount of uploads I'm doing, and like diversify like the types of videos I'm uploading. I'll probably do like a devlog in the future for like a side project I'm working on. Yep, so I had a lot of fun like recording this video, and hope you guys at least learned something. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'm just really thankful that you guys are supporting from me like this early level. I don't even think I have like 10 subscribers right now, but yeah, I'm really thankful for the support I have.